the creative expression of oneself through any medium. It's a way for a person to display their humanity, but even better, it's a way for an audience to better understand the humanity of their world and of others. And what makes this so special is that there is an individual connection between the artist and the audience member. And the reason that is because an art piece means something different to every single audience member. Art is as equally a legitimate view of the world as math and science. And this is why it's crucial for children in public school to have the opportunity to express themselves through the arts. Unfortunately, this is not an experience that all students get to have. And unfortunately, this is especially true for minorities. What makes matters even worse is that in the past 10 years, it has been proven that there are physical and mental advantages to taking arts. And there are ample statistics to back it up too. The issue here is a combination of two things. The first is that many people recognize that large groups of people try and attempt to make themselves a career in the arts. And with every new person, it becomes exceedingly difficult to find a career in the arts. The second is that there is a large number of people working in education that believe that art is unimportant in helping the world and doing something useful with the life of a student. These are ways that people make art sound illegitimate as careers. Another large factor is that schools who receive budget cuts are not always against the arts. In highest likelihood, they are for the arts. But when they feel like desperate times call for desperate measures, sciences and humanities are more important. However, it is becoming increasingly popularly believed and proven that the arts are equally as important as any other subject. Students that receive music instruction have better memory recall, which improves test scores. Those schools that had successful music programs outperformed schools with little or no music program, 22% higher in English and 20% higher scores in math, as well as showing to be better in science. They also have been shown to use more of their brains. Math test scores increase proportional to the amount of time spent in arts education. PBS Parents states that music has been shown to help language development and the ability to problem solve. A 2004 study of first graders showed that those receiving music lessons had an IQ 3 points or higher than those who were not. Music helps relieve tension and helps develop friendships with peers and teachers. A 1999 study shows that physical development and music go hand in hand. Students develop both gross and fine motor skills, improve hand-eye coordination, and gain nonverbal communication skills. Multitasking movements, such as reading music, singing, playing an instrument, or dancing, also help develop children's ability to concentrate on multiple physical activities at once. A study by the College Board shows that students who took 4 years of art scored 91 points better on SAT exams. In a scientific study on brain behavior, it was determined that an interest in performing arts leads to a high state of motivation that produces the sustained attention necessary to improve performance and the training of attention that leads to improvement of other domains of thought. Also, training in music and acting improve memory that influences the function of other domains of cognition. Dance strengthens the ability to observe and physically practice and to organize complex actions, not to mention the physical effect that has on the body of dancers. Music and visual arts have also been shown to improve math skills, specifically geometry, by exploring differing imaging methods. Acting helps extract meaning from words and increase verbal cognition. All this has been proven by research done on the brain.
So I really think the arts program has helped me as a filmmaker in a lot of ways because, I've always really been into film, and it was really helpful when they put the program in, and I was able to take the class because it really opened me up to, different styles of writing and filming and editing, which was really important to me. And going forward, I think I'll be doing more film, and it's really, I think, because the school was able to really supply this kind of education.
I think that band has been a beneficial course to be taking because I think it's like a lot of classes is just like you're working on your own thing or your own idea or your own project, but like band you're coming together with a whole bunch of different talents and you're trying to create like one final goal, and I think that's an important thing to learn.
So for me, I've really enjoyed being part of the visual arts program at CC because it's helped me process what I'm learning in a lot of my other classes and kind of see it in a new way. And also it's given me a relaxing time in the day to be creative and to use some of the skills that aren't used in the other classes. And also I love it. It's been actually a sort of therapy for me to be able to do this and to be able to learn through all different kinds of mediums how to express myself.
For the past 4 years, I've been really involved in the theater arts program, and it's honestly been what's gotten me through high school. Like, for one, it's been where I've made so many of my friends. I was new to the district when I started, and it was really hard at first because I didn't know anyone, but when I did the musical, I found a ton of people that had the same interests that I did, but also were just so much fun to be around. And also it's been like when things are hard, because high school's hard, and when things have gotten difficult and there's a lot of stress in your life, when you go to rehearsal, you don't have to deal with any of that. Like, you're just there, and sure, when you get home you may have like 7 hours of homework, but in that moment you just have something else to focus on. And it's been a huge, like especially this fall with the college admissions process, it's been what I can do when things feel overwhelming and like they're too much. And it's, aside from how much I love just acting itself, it's also a like safety net of people that really care about you.
Intrinsic motivation is a concept studied in psychology. It is the motivation or the desire to pursue something due to the internal benefits that one gets from it, whether this be a general joy feeling or a natural high, but not for any reason like money. Now, it's been shown that people who pursue things for intrinsic reasons do far better at them, do them longer, and overall perform far better at that task. The reason that this is important is because when kids are given arts programs and their brains are wired to be artists, they are able to explore and develop that part of themselves that without art they may not have been able to. I participate in many art forms, and they've all taught me things. Being an actor has taught me to be part of a group and to not only think about myself, but think about a whole group of people performing, and it's made my memory better, and it has enhanced my ability to accept people for who they are, despite my previous thoughts or conceptions about those type of people. Film has taught me how to problem solve. Oftentimes in the filmmaking process, things go very wrong. Now, most people, if they had not done this, perhaps would quit. But having participated in film, I am able to see things in a different way and come up with solutions that'll work. With music, that's also a part of a group, but it's also a different language. I'm learning a different form of communication that surpasses all human communication through language. Music is so much more powerful. You can speak to anybody through music. And because I have participated in music, and because I have had the ability to participate in music, I am now able to communicate with anybody in the whole world. Sir Ken Robinson said once, "Mistakes are the impetus for creativity. And because we view mistakes as failure, we trample creativity." There is a hierarchy of subjects. And my goal throughout this video has been to prove that there should not be, and that the arts have been proven in the past 10 years, time and time again, to be just as effective, just as important in shaping a person's whole being as any other subject. And the only thing that we can do about this is to tell our parents and tell our teachers and tell our schools that we need the arts just as much as we need anything else. And over time, from doing that, I hope that we can see a day when the arts is considered to be a core subject.